my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 13 of R.T.C, the Parenthood years. And for those who are returning, welcome back. And we are here. It's a little later in the day, and if you wanted to know, Dimitri was successful with his angry rant. I have the hardest time with those. I really think once he reaches the top of this career, I may just switch him over to one of his other careers, the tech guru career, or maybe do something creative since he is creative. But we have a little bit to go before we can do that, so we will decide about that later. But I did notice after Mason came home today that he is entering a phase, so I'm curious what that is, if they're going to come up with a pop-up. He's also not very happy because last time he had an issue, and I don't know what, unless he's coming out of his phase. Let's see. Oh, he's gone into a mean streak phase. Okay, well, we'll keep him busy. I'm not sure what we'll do. Maybe we'll have him play some computer games. That's always a fun thing. But maybe, before we do that, he has this. Why don't we have him write in his journal? That's supposed to help him with his emotional control. And we have all the kiddos here. They're all, like, eating. And there's the nanny had come over. And little Sarah is playful. Let's not make everybody playful. What is she playful? What is this? Butt. From being silly. You know what? Chicken butt. Haha, that never gets old. She needs a bath is what she needs very much, and she needs some fun. So why don't you, while you're waiting for everybody, perhaps Daddy can help you out, but why don't you do some sim shape and work on your mental, because I'm sure you need that. You definitely need to, or your thinking is what I should say. Mental is when they get to the children's stage, they have the mental skill. So Sarah has reached level 4 of communication from all her chatting. Oh, well, let's get rid of that and put that back out of our way. So, and I have Andi working on her video gaming skills, so because she needs to win that contest at GeekCon the next time it comes around. And Mason is getting writing skill because he is playing. Oh no, he's very playful and he's filthy too. So why don't we, before we look after her, why don't we have him sing in the shower, because they both need to work on their singing skill, and then we will have him try to calm down, because I don't really want him giving a bath to Sarah, who is our and see, I did notice that Nikki she needs to go to bed, but she also needed to eat and she needed to go to the potty, so I thought I would let her look after all those other things first before, and hopefully in this part we will get her to max all of these last two, the thinking and the movement, and then perhaps we can do a little bit of working on some of the please and thank yous and working on some of these things before we age her up to a child. And of course with Arabella, I want her to work on, she was hungry when she came home, so I had her eat right away. And I didn't actually look at Mason's needs. He needs some fun and he needs to eat. So go grab the food that you were gonna get, wherever it is. I know I had stuck some out somewhere. Oh, you're not eating. Okay. Oh, there's lots of food here. Why don't you grab a no, I didn't mean to do that. Why don't you grab a serving, is what I mean. Grab a serving, because you're hungry, and then why don't you just watch some TV? Just kick back and relax a little bit. You can even, why don't you watch something useful? Watch the cooking channel. Oh, Andy's reached level 6 of video gaming skill. I think if they get level 8, they're likely to win, so I think I'll leave it. And that was made by Impeccable Spinach Frittata. Impeccable is because she has the trait that is a stove and grill master. That was made by Navia, so I can't put that away. Navia, or however you pronounce her name. And she actually wants to do her homework. She's got lots of copies from moving about. And she may as well write in her journal. Not that that's something hard, but let's just go take a look at her simology. I think I was trying to work on her empathy, which isn't really doing very well, and her conflict resolution. So that can also be helped with being taught to say sorry. And so that those two are the ones that I'm keeping her a child for, because I find them harder to develop at the higher levels. So why don't we just simply go have her, because she already ate, so she doesn't need food. We're going to have her go play doctor after she finishes her homework. So she's all taken care of, and Sarah is dirty, but actually she could be worse. She probably needs to go to the potty. And her fun is maxed, and did she tick over on the thinking? Was she at 1 and now she's at 2? Or was she just at the lower? I think she was just at the lower end of 2. So that's what she was. But she's getting a little tired, so I think she's played enough. She needs to go take care of her needs so that she can go to bed. And I assume it's Andrew getting bathed. Yes. Even though the one who needed it more was Sarah. But that's all right. He's doing a good job. At least he bathed one of the toddlers. I'm sure he needed it. So now that he's got that, he's not actually really that tired. So I think he may as well go work on his thinking skill. Okay, you need to sit down. Mason, why don't you sit? You don't need to stand. Sit and watch the show. There you go. He's very happy. Oh. And Dimitri's cleaning up there. I was going to go grab that plate, but he's busy. He's doing that. That's fine. So we are going to let him go to the bathroom while little Sarah is going to the bathroom. And as soon as he is finished, Nancy, no diaper. You don't need a diaper. You're all going on the top potty. What is your potty level? Are you maxed it? You are maxed it. Excellent. So they're all doing fairly well. I mean, they are younger, so you'd expect it to be lower. And hopefully Andi doesn't get bored there on the computer playing video games. Okay, so now that that's done, you are going to give a bath to Sarah. And then you will read Sarah to sleep, hopefully. But I won't set that up just in case. Okay, what are you up to there, Mason? He has to perform. Why don't you talk? Why don't we just get that finished so we can get you off of that aspiration? Ask about favorite author, compliment outfit, and you know, it's probably early enough that they can go volunteering. So I think as soon as Mason has just finished these 10 club activities, which is just chatting with Andi, we're going to have Andi initiate some volunteering for the evening, and it'll be Mason, Andi, and Arabella. Arabella will be going. That's who it'll be. So, and he's almost reached level 5 of charisma, so we may as well just keep going on this one to get that up. Since Andi is also working on her video gaming skill. Enthused about a new show. Big game strategy. Just a general flatter. Oh, flattering. I think flattering. Does flattering or complimenting, or do both work on manners? And there we go. We got to charisma level 5 for him, so that's good. So he's doing really well. He probably could buy a few perks if he wanted to. I don't know what perks he has. And he has maxed his responsibility. That's a very easy one to do. He's got observant, shameless, and incredibly friendly, are the purchased ones. All the rest are ones he's earned or got from traits. So, okay. So we're done with that. So we are going to, I think since he wants to do the volunteering, I'm actually going to have him trigger it. I don't know how that works. So we're going to volunteer. And Mason, Andi, and Arabella. We will leave Dimitri home. And why don't we... I've not done the beach cleanup. I've actually only done... I think I've only done the nursing home and the soup kitchen. So we'll do the beach cleanup this time. And Andi, you need to stop. I don't know what was your problem. Oh, you're sick. Right, she's still sick. And you are going. So they're all going. And we'll see what the pop-up for this is going to be. And Dimitri, you're taking the garbage out. Okay. Very good. And I guess I think she probably went to bed on her own, but that's all right. Andrew is doing well. He needs to go potty. You know what? He needs to go potty. So we're going to have him go potty. And then hopefully Dimitri can like maybe read him to bed. Read him to sleep. And then the toddlers will be sleeping while the others are out. Because it is 9:30 at night. So it's reasonable for him to go to bed. But he must have slept really, really late. Because he's actually not really that tired. And while they're going off and doing that, I will pick up these and put them on the huge coffee table that came with Parenthood. Because I really like that coffee table when you have room. It's good. Good way to take up space in a big living room space. Oh, and Dimitri's already gone to bed. But that's all right. Let me go fast while he is going potty. His potty is like he has to go to the bathroom more now that he's on the potty than he did before he went on the potty. So hopefully there he goes. There he goes. I'm pretty sure if Sarah has maxed her potty, he has maxed his. Yes, he has indeed. Okay, so you're good for that. Why don't you just play just a moment to get that whim? Play dolls. I'm assuming it's just to play dolls and not to play dolls with anybody. So you go quickly play. Oh, here we go. Here's our pop-up for the volunteering. Mason witnessed 2 volunteers fighting over the same trash bag. Should he get involved in the argument? Try to mediate or stay out of it? Why don't we try to mediate, and well, hopefully that's a good choice. Mason tried to break up the argument. That's not sounding good, but it just made the arguing Sims angrier and they pulled him into the argument. He ended up spending a long time arguing in circles. Uh-oh, not good. Conflict resolution. That's such a hard one for him to learn. Great. Anyways, it is what it is. So, Dimitri, now that you have gone to sleep, you're going to wake up and you're going to read Andrew to sleep, because I'm assuming Andrew has got his whim, and he did. And he wants to talk to the mirror. We can do that another time, so hopefully that works. So when they get back, I assume there won't be any other pop-ups. I'll probably just maybe pick up again in the morning. It's morning, and both Mason and Arabella have gone to school with the packed lunch, and Dimitri's got a call from his job, so I'm going to have him work from home, and he has to, I'm sure this is going to tick off that he will have to do the mischief, because he's sleeping. He just got the call. He definitely hasn't done it, and he has to go uptown to give an energized speech, but he has lots of time to do it, to get all these things done, and also he really needs to work on this 25 million followers. And I had him up overnight. He worked on the speaker here to get that so that it became unbreakable. Oh, and I see Andrew is very hungry. And Andi wants to eat that food. I kept telling her no, to go make something else, but she's eating it. She's not listening to me at all. But here is Andrew going to get that food. And Sarah was starving when she got up. And she have food in her. There's food all over the place. No wonder they're not eating the food that they were given to eat. Did you eat, Nikki? Hopefully she did. I had asked her to eat, and she did. She needs a bath. So really, they're just sort of doing their normal things. And because I had Dimitri up overnight, he is really, he's sleeping late. But I think it's time for him to wake up and get going on the day. And of course the nanny is still here. Sometimes I find they stay for a long time. Okay, Andrew, why are you not eating? Eat your food, Andrew. You are hungry. Do you have it in your inventory? Go get your food. Oh, did you just tell her? Here, why don't I bring this here and make it easier? Can you get the food? No, don't get a drink. That's not going to fill you up very well. You need to eat. It's right there. Eat your food. Okay. It looks like he has his food finally in his inventory. That's good. And I'm not sure what's wrong. He's hungry. Well, hopefully he eats that packed lunch he brought with him that I have him had him make, I should say. So they're just, are you eating, Andrew, or not? Just like, I don't know what you're doing. You're going, and then you go sit down there. Now you're going to go sit down on this chair. Eat your food, please, sweetie. You're hungry. It shows that you have some food. I don't know why you're not eating it. Hopefully you eat. Do I need to reset you? I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's spoiled. Oh, there. Finally, he got his food. And he has to go to the potty. But you know what? You gotta eat first. Though at this point, you're doing pretty well with the, you got a little bit of food in your tummy. You're not quite so hungry. So we'll set you up to go potty after you're finished eating. And let's check. I am going to keep Andi home from work today because last time, although she didn't actually, she wanted to review a performance, but she never did it. Oh well, she didn't. Okay, so she's got to review a performance and she's got to paint 2 paintings on the easel. Okay, now what you're going to do, because we actually need you to paint, we are going to have you go cloud gaze. And I don't know, whose is that? That's Dimitri's masterpiece of a pop art painting. And this is a scrap painting, and this is Andi, was excellent as a pop art painting, so we'll put that over there. And I'm going to swap her. I was just checking this because of the fact that to see where she was on the location, because we're not going to even consider moving them out of this penthouse if we do move them until after they've completed their, both of them have completed their city native aspirations. So let me go back over to creativity painter. She has 1 more masterpiece to paint, and we will have her work on that. And I was thinking that once she has got to level 10, both of them have got to level 10 of their careers, I think I might actually just switch them back to not work from home careers. It's not that I don't like the work from home careers, but there is a bit of a glitch where once they get to level 10, they never get promotions. They just sort of stay where they are. And I do actually find the painting career might be a good fit for her, because once they get to the higher levels, they actually don't have to work very much and they just do painting, and it's a good way to essentially keep their funds up. Versus like having to go out reviewing performances and stuff like that. But she'll have her do that. She's inspired. And let's check, because what I want to do, she needs a bath. Yeah, why don't you ask Navia for a bath? Ask for a bath from, or Navia. Navia, go ask Navia for a bath. And you may as well go do some social networking. Why don't you do a charity stream while you're here? And you can do a pranking streamers, which would probably be best to enable the playful decor before we do that. And I was trying, oh, she needs a bath too. Oh well. I really would like to work on their, like these things, but what we'll do is we'll have Andi work on her paintings. I should have done small paintings. Wasn't really thinking. But, so nothing really much is happening right now. So we will be back after they've done some of, you know, he's going to work on trying to get his followers up. And he's going to do some painting. The kids are going to work on their skills and, you know, get some baths in. So we'll be back later on in the day. Well, it's Saturday morning because I did have Andi go and do all her work tasks in trying to get her promotion. And Dimitri did his 5 mischievous, being mischief, but he still has to give an energized speech, but he has the whole town now. I was going to wait a little longer, but we got a pop-up from Mason saying he would like to adult now. He feels he's old enough that he should be allowed to go anywhere he wants and do whatever he wants. And he's asking, I'm not sure if this is Dimitri or Andi who he's asking, but they're both level 10 of the parenting skills, so we have all the options. So, can you treat me like an adult, please? And one of the answers is you'll always be my baby, which raises empathy, lowers responsibility. Not until you've grown more, raises responsibility, lowers conflict resolution. And we'll see what we can do, raises conflict resolution, lowers emotional control. Well, I think we're going to say we'll see what we can do. That's what we're going to do. So his conflict resolution increases, which I find is hard to do as an adult. Emotional control, pretty easy. Sorry, adult. As a teen, emotion control, they just have to do some jogging to clear mind and writing in their journal to help with those things. So, you know, it's not a really big deal to lose some emotional control, because it's really easy to combat that, I should say. So I did have Andi doing some painting and you know, in pursuit of completing this 5th masterpiece. But I do see that little Nikki, well, she was actually a little hungry, and the nanny was back again when we came out. She made a excellent taco casserole. So we will have little Nikki go eat, 'cause she is hungry. And we will have Andrew eat a little bit. And oh, she's had a potty accident, and she's not really that hungry, so we'll leave her for a little bit. But I think I maybe saw that Mason was hungry, and he also needs to have a shower, and he's doing that. So we'll have him look after. I'm really just holding on. I highly doubt that Andi is going to get a promotion, because and this was not a masterpiece, because it would have come up, and so it's just a regular one. We'll put it in her inventory. But what I want, and she may as well in the meantime just paint a little bit more. We'll do a small one, because I really would like her to work on the manners and stuff with Nikki, because Nikki has maxed all of her toddler skills. She's level 5 of the 4 that go that high, and 3 a potty, which she's been for quite a while. And before we age her up, I would really, really, really like to work on, I think it's the conflict resolution and the empathy that the parents can work with them. So she's still really sad, and maybe we'll have Dimitri come. Oh, he's having a shower. And of course he hasn't completed his work task, but he has the whole weekend, and he did do some things, so he managed to get up to like 15.5 million followers. I don't remember where he was at the beginning of this part, but he has leveled that up somewhat. But because I kind of just want to get these careers done and then move on to another one where we don't have all these work from home tasks, and it's a lot easier. I don't know whether we should have him. Let me know whether you think when he completes this, if we should, we can keep him in here. I don't actually mind having one of them in a work from home career, and actually maybe it makes sense. But I actually, apart from the angry rant, which I struggle so hard with, my preferred work from home career is Dimitri's work from home career, which is the social media career. And I think I would like Andi to go back into the painting career when she's done, particularly because right now, when they're at the max of the work from home careers, the careers that came with city living, they don't get you don't get promotions anyways, but you can get pay raises and bonuses, and you don't get that in the work from home careers unless they fix that soon. But they haven't yet, last I heard. I'm sure he's clean enough from his bath, and the last thing he really needs to do is have a bubble bath. They already get playful. Oh, so she got her she got paid, and she made, I don't know if she got paid, so we're gonna have her work from home because it didn't seem to help to send her to work. So she got to write for 2 hours and recommend hangouts, and hopefully this will do what she needs to do in terms of getting this promotion. But we will not know. Well, we will know will be a tick, but I think we should start a club gathering. But so she's moved up a little bit in her career. That's really hard. I'm finding it a struggle to get to the top of this one, and probably messed up by having her go to work thinking it would move her quicker, because normally it would move them that much. She'd be able to get that done, which is why I kept her home this time. I don't know that she can really go to work feeling inspired, because unless she actually went to work and was inspired. So we have Dimitri has to finish his work tasks, and I'll get that done. And what I would really like to do in the next part is, we have a masterpiece. Yay! So she actually finished that aspiration, so that's great. So we will let them look after themselves, and when we come back next part, we will probably have Andi trying to work on, hopefully, with Nikki on those please and thank yous and whatnot, and then we'll see what that can do with her empathy and conflict resolution. But that's it for this part. We still have 3 toddlers, but we are a little closer to having Nikki be at the stage where I want to age her up to a child, after we do that little bit more work to get some of those 2 things worked on for her. But that's it. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye! If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you like the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks very much.